Hello, I go first this time. Professor Groveshorn. And look, let me tell you something. We are in the library surrounded by teachers. There's all kinds of distractions, and we're still getting the work done. We're still getting the work done. It doesn't matter that people are in here listening to us. Just like when you're in our classrooms, guys, you got to bring the work. You can't get distracted from other people. And if we're distracting other people, they're just going to have to deal with it. Let's go. We are reviewing ancient Mesopotamia. We are like literally getting attacked right here, but we're going to go through it, guys. Meso means between the rivers, Mesopotamia. Coach, really quick review. Let's go.
I can't do this, dude.
There it is. There's your review, like instantaneously.
That was too much. Sorry.
That was a blooper. Coach. Hello, Coach Professor Groveshorn back.
I am Professor Horn, and this is
Mesopotamia Part 3.
Yes. All right. Here we go with the big. I don't know who this is. One of the gods.
I would not mess with it. I would not mess with it.
That's Ra. The god of maybe the ziggurats, maybe the sun.
Oh, that said Ra.
I don't know. Here we go.
That's where we're going. Wow.
Look at all that wonderful stuff. Yes.
Bad Coach Groves.
Look at
the review.
Bad Coach Groves. That's the truth. Review. That's the man. That's who I want to look like when I grow up.
But hey, I like those legal codes, man. I bet there was peace.
I bet
there was peace in Babylon.
I'm talking about the dreadlocks.
I'm talking about peace in Babylon.
Yes, peace. He brought peace. I like the rules.
Coach Horn said a really good word for you guys talking about Hammurabi's code. It started with an H. It's an adjective to describe the way of those laws.
There's the code. Hammurabi's code.
Harsh laws.
Can you read that? Let's see if I can get a little closer. I think I can read it to you.
I think they can read up your nose.
If you steal a man's chicken, you get his hand cut off. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Let's get a little closer to that. Look. All right.
Here's one of those words.
Yeah. Tell us about, how do you pronounce that?
I pronounce it cuneiform.
I say cuneiform.
Yeah. Oh, well.
How about cuneiform?
Tomato.
Potato.
A system of writing with wedge-shaped symbols invented by the Sumerians around 3000 BC, so that's 3,000 years before Christ. And we know from an Edpuzzle that we watched, the instrument that they used to write on those clay tablets was called a...
Some people think it was a stylus. Other books you read say that it was a reed, an R-E-E-D, a plant. I guess that could be your stylus.
I think it's the same.
All right.
I think they used the reed to...
Let's see what it looks like. Let's actually get up close to the code of Hammurabi. Here it is. Check it out.
Oh, my. Can you imagine having to read in that code?
So I would like for Coach Groves and bring out his historical mind here and read that part right there to us. So read that to us, Coach.
Thou shalt be sitting in thy desk upon the school bells ringing.
And the consequence says right here, if not, thou shalt go to the office and get a tardy pass. That's what it says. Is that not amazing?
It does not say, thou shalt be upset with thy teacher.
Oh, wow.
Boom.
Yes, check it out. Wedge-shaped symbols. What do y'all think? It was done with a pen, a pencil,
really
a plant. That's really cool. And it's lasted for like 5,000 years. This has endurance. I'm talking it's going to be around for a long time.
Look, and guys, looking at this picture, and I bet we could probably go to the next one too. Look at that. Anybody couldn't just do this. This required a great deal of training. This was a profession in this ancient civilization. Being a scribe, you had to be trained. You had to go to a scribe school to learn how to do this. Very important job here.
That's
very important job.
Look at this. This one is actually on a gold tablet. You're not looking at the Code of Hammurabi here. There are thousands of tablets out there that you can see with cuneiform on it. All right, here's some other forms of writing that's similar.
Wow,
you see the wedge-shaped symbols over here. And then as we go through different civilizations, how they may have written it. So here's bird. I don't know how that's bird, but maybe those are the wings. I don't know. Bird, fish, so on and so forth. Any of these point out to you here? Look, the plow. Mesopotamians invented the plow.
Absolutely.
Very important to their lives. All right, here we go. All right, we're going to look at a place now. Look at this. This is one of the, look at the definition. 7 wonders of the, and it should say ancient world. It's not one of the 7 wonders of the world now. You are going to be looking at the city of Babylon. Let me hear you say something.
Coach, would you say that Babylon was probably had the greatest impact in ancient Mesopotamia?
And not just Mesopotamia, because you're going to see as time goes on, we're going to be learning about the Indians, we're going to be learning about the Greeks, the Romans. They all want this place. They want Babylon. Babylon, not Babylon, but Babylon. Babylon. We like a Babylon. The Babylon. The Babylon. Yeah.
You know what? And speaking of gardens, Coach, I mean, I bet people actually fought over land for farming.
Yes.
Don't you think so?
Oh, yeah. That's one of the main things they would fight for, because the more land you have, the more food you have, the more babies you get to make.
And it wasn't just invaders.
Check it out. Babylon.
It wasn't just invaders coming in to take over. They were fighting within Mesopotamia.
That's right.
That's right.
Check it out. All right. So this would be the center of Babylon. Right in the middle, you have that special temple. What do you call it? What do you call it? What do you call it? 3, 2, 1. Tell me.
Ziggurat.
Ziggurat, 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 ziggurat. Yes.
Ziggurats.
What's the purpose of the wall? How about that?
Oh, defense.
That's right.
Keep
those
the bad guys out.
Keep them out.
Really interesting, too, when you're looking at ancient city-states like this that was surrounded by a city wall. One way in, one way out.
That's right. On the outside, this is where all the land would be. To grow the food to support the large population, have a surplus to last throughout the year. Amazing stuff. Welcome to Babylon. Check that beautiful picture out.
That is so neat.
Oh, wow. Yes. Look, they're right up next to either the Tigris or the Euphrates rivers right here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
That is
Tigris.
so cool.
Tigris, Euphrates rivers.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Euphrates River.
There's that one entrance going in there.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff.
And they'd have armed guards there at the gates and
good stuff.
Really neat stuff.
Then Babylon. All right, here we go. Then we mentioned earlier.
Oh, yeah.
The ziggurat. You got to see them. Let's go ahead and just show you. These are the temples. That's right. Yep. Here's some that's actually still around today. That's what's amazing. They're still around today.
And the priests at these temples, guys, very, very powerful. In many cases, more powerful than even the king. Kings and the head priest would often fight for control.
That's right. Actually, your first leaders in Mesopotamia would be the priests because they thought, look, this means, this ziggurat right here and this next one, what this means is, it means mountain of God. And right here at the top, you have this. This is called you know what it's called? It's called a shrine. All right. and the priest would go in the shrine, and they literally thought God would like come down here and hang out with the priest. They'd be in there like, dapping it up. Oh, give me some.
Could anybody else go in that room?
Nobody else. A priestess, maybe.
Yeah, and they thought based on their religion and the gods, if anybody else were to enter that room, they would be struck dead by the gods instantly.
Yeah, so they would come down, if they talked to God, come down and say, hey, all you people, you have to give me lots of money. And say, yeah. And they'd be like, yes, that's what God told you. So, yeah, we believe you. Ziggurat.
And here's something else that's really cool when you're looking at stairs like this. Go to that next slide, Coach.
Yes, sir.
If you're a priest dealing with a heretic, this is a great way to throw somebody down and execute them.
There you go.
Because that happened.
That's violent. All right. What I want you to know out of this, check it out. These ziggurats still exist today. We as Americans, here's an American soldier, they're over there protecting these things. The people that actually live in Iraq, before we went over there, they were using these as target practice. Yes, they were tearing them up. Look at that. Shooting them down. Check this soldier out over there. This is definitely a little bit of, as a vocabulary word may go with this, little cultural
diversity,
cultural diffusion. They're sharing the game of soccer. Now, does he look like a soccer player?
No.
Why are you judging this dude? He could be a soccer player. Tall, athletic looking. Yeah. Anyways, yes, here are the local people in Iraq today hanging out with some American soldiers. Yeah, this is awesome stuff. Right in front of the ziggurat. All right. And our favorite picture, or my favorite picture anyways, check this out. Beautiful helicopter flying over or protecting the ziggurat today. What do you think, Coach? You like that?
I like it.
I want to get in that helicopter.
No.
What do you think a helicopter sounds like? No. You like that better? Oh, yeah. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed Mesopotamia. There's a lot more to it than what we shared on these videos. You get into it. Anything else you want to say?
Our MO is just go. We
And
going.
that's right. We're gonna get out of here. But before we go, get ready. Our next topic is Egypt. All you guys and girls that get into cats, we're gonna be walking like an Egyptian. Walk like an Egyptian. There's something in your ear, dude. What is in your ear? I can't tell. What is that? He's got something in his ear.
You, unfortunately.
Yes. You guys are awesome. Stay amazing. And what's the MO again?
Just go.
Just go.